Hey guys, Jeff here from X Factor Tackle, and today I want to talk with you about a basic float fishing setup that's been a game changer for me in the last 10 years. This setup applies to both steelhead and trout. In this video I want to cover rods, reels, line, and then the basic setup that I'm talking about. So let's get into it. For a rod, I've got a medium light action spinning rod rated at 6 to 10 pound test. For most steelhead bank fishing applications, that's adequate. This particular rod is 11 feet and 3 inches, but typically I go with a 10-foot 6-inch rod. For the reel, I've got a Shimano Symmetry 3000, which essentially is a 2500 series reel with a larger spool. The spool on this one holds approximately 140 yards of 8-pound test. And this thing is a beast. I've fished it all over the country, including on the Oregon coast for big, hard-fighting chum, and it's held up just fine. So I think it'll be good for your application. Winter and summer steelhead, all in between. The line, we've got a high-vis yellow P-line Hydrofloat. Now, P-line Hydrofloat is probably the best floating line on the market, which is why I have it here. It's just not very abrasion resistant, so don't use it in your bobber dogging rods. For the float, I've got a simple 1.25" cork float. We have these on our website. You can run these both fixed or like this, or as a slip float. So the only weight that I have here is just this little bitty jig head. Now earlier I was running an 1/8 ounce, and most of the time I run an 1/8 ounce. This is a 1/16 ounce with a 3-inch natural colored X Factor Tackle Miracle Worm. And oftentimes what I'll do is I'll run a little dropper rig with a mini egg cluster. Now this one is a mini steelhead orange egg cluster. So the simplicity of this setup is that I set the depth wherever I want. Now wherever you move this, and by the way, you just slide it up, slide it down. You might have to grab this peg, maybe grab it with the pliers if it's been in there for a while, but in any case, slide it and there's your depth, okay? And the simplicity of this setup, like I say, is that you're not losing gear all the time, so you're not tying knots. Therefore, you're out on the water and you get to cover water and find fish and not be snagged up all the time. Now, it's not to say you're never going to lose any gear, but you'll definitely lose far less with this setup. The dropper rig, we do have a video on our YouTube channel. You can also find it on our website. One thing I want to say is that this is rigged with what I refer to as the lazy method or the simple method. We don't have a video on that, but if you subscribe to our email list, you can send us a message and we'll send that to you. I think it'll be very helpful. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, something I didn't cover, something that wasn't clear, post it down below. You can message us on either Facebook or Instagram. You can call us if you have any questions. We're happy to help, and hope that this setup helps you like it has me. I've caught a lot of fish all over the country, and I still use it, caught fish with it today, and it keeps going, so I figured I'd share this tip with you.